Hello, my name is Shane Coughlin, and I'm the General Manager of the OpenChain project. The OpenChain project is a global activity to help build trust in the supply chain. We do this in various ways. For example, we maintain the ISO standard for open source license compliance. We have extensive work groups from user companies collaborating around the world. For example, we have work groups in China, Japan, Korea, Taiwan, India, Germany, and the UK. Frequently, our work groups operate in the local language to ensure sharing is as simple and as easy as possible. We have tremendous resources ranging from webinars to training material through to process management. Our goal is to make sure that your work, running open source, using open source, deploying open source, is as easy as possible. You're about to watch a webinar highlighting one of the aspects of our project. It's about the partner program. The partner program is where vendor companies supporting our community of user companies work. Some of the vendors are law firms, some are consultancies, some are tooling agencies, and some are third-party certifiers. All of the partners are welcome support to our work around the supply chain. The majority of our community is user companies. And these webinars highlighting the partners are intended to support the user companies in understanding some of the commercial options on the table if they want third-party help. Let's dive straight in with our first webinar, focusing on XMirror, based in the mainland of China.
非常高兴，就是能有一个机会能与 OpenChain 这边分享一下，就是玄机安全在整个的开源合规上面做的一些工作。那么我是玄机安全的周信，那么接下来就是我简单的跟您这边介绍一下我们玄境这边的一些基本情况。
Hi, I'm Xin, XMirror Security National Head of Technical Empowerment. I'm really happy for this communication, and it's honored to be here and share our story of open source management with you, including our efforts and those practices.
本次交流分享内容呢，分为下面4个部分。第一部分呢，就是跟您介绍一下玄机安全。那么第二部分呢，就是介绍一下玄机安全在整个的治理体系和生态建设方面的内容。第3个部分呢，跟您介绍一下就是玄机的 XMirror OSS 和我们的商业的以及我们的开源的版本 OpenSC， 以及最后给您简单这边就玄境与 OpenChain 的一个合作探讨。
There will be 4 parts. The first one is an introduction about XMirror security. The second one is about our solution and ecology. Then follows more details of our commercial and open source SCA products in the third part. And in the last part, I'll start the discussion with our perspective for further cooperation. All the ideas and problems are also welcome to discuss in the fourth part.
OK， 第一部分就是我们玄机安全的一些介绍。
First comes the introduction of our company.
Sorry， 好了一下。那么玄机安全呢，是一家专注于在 DevSecOps 领域的企业。那么通过我们自主的这种自主研发的这种敏捷安全框架 DevSecOps 敏捷安全管理体系以及运行时的动态的安全技术，那么为企业提供我们整个的完善的安全解决方案。那么同时呢，在玄境在深耕于 DevSecOps 这条路上也受到了资本的青睐。那么在2020年、2021年及2022年相继完成了3轮的融资。
XMirror Security is an emerging company that focuses on DevSecOps. Over the years, based on our practice, we provide security solutions to multiple industries through our self-developed agile security management system and runtime dynamic security technology. Additionally, we've also won the favor of capital. In the 3 straight years since 2020, XMirror Security finished 3 rounds of finance, getting investments from Sequoia China, Tencent, Source Code Capital, and GGV Capital.
那目前呢，玄境安全的总部呢是位于北京。那么同时呢，我们整个的业务范围呢覆盖中国大陆的全部地区。那么在我们的华东、华南、华中和西南都相应有相应的分公司和办事处。那么业务范围呢，在本地能够得到很好的一个支持。
Our head office is located in Beijing, and we also have branches in East, South, Southwest, and Central China, playing the roles of technology response, research and development, and operation, serving our customers all across the country.
那么玄境创建了我们自己的叫玄境安全的敏捷开发安全体系呢，其实涵盖了全套的工具链、平台以及服务。那么我们也提供了在不同的阶段比如威胁建模的阶段，我们的开源治理、我们的威胁发现、威胁模拟以及响应检测不同维度、不同阶段的全套的工具链。那么结合我们的负责的 Carter 平台进行全方位的应用开发安全生命周期的管控。那么同时呢，我们有配套相应的一些安全的服务，那么构建了我们从工具链到平台到服务的完整的体系。
Our self-developed XMirror AI adaptive threat management system provides the full set of toolchain, platform, and services. Our toolchain contains tools for different parts of the software development lifecycle, including XMirror ATM for threat modeling, XMirror OSS for open source management, XMirror IST for threat revealing, XMirror BAS for threat simulation, and XMirror RASP for detection and response. The platform designed for security development and threat management throughout the whole software development lifecycle is XMirror Carta. Besides, we also provide diverse security services for DevSecOps construction.
那么玄机安全呢，也是在国内联合信通院举办了国内的第一届 DevSecOps 敏捷安全大会。那么同样呢，我们在首届的 DevSecOps 敏捷安全大会呢，我们的 CEO 蒋先生也提出了关于 DevSecOps 敏捷安全技术金字塔的2.0的版本。那么同时呢，我们也是联合特信通院发布了中国第一款软件供应链安全白皮书。
In 2021, XMirror Security held China's first DevSecOps Agile Security Conference together with CAICT. At the conference, we released the second version of the Pyramid of DevSecOps Technologies and the white paper of Software Supply Chain Security.
那么玄机安全呢，在涉及的合作伙伴和客户呢，包含了国内的头部的金融客户，包括泛互联网、智能制造、能源通信以及其他的相关的安全领域、相关的企业领域。那么同时呢，我们为整个的企业呢提供了全面的敏捷安全的体系建设以及相关的服务。
Over 1,000 customers from multiple industries such as finance, internet, intellectual manufacturing, energy, telecom, and others have embraced our service of constructing agile security systems.
那么玄境安全呢，也在2022年呢，前不久获得了IDC 的 Innovators。那么在中国的 DevSecOps 市场领域
This May, XMirror Security has been selected by the well-known IT consulting corporation IDC as the innovator in China's DevSecOps field. We're also the only DevSecOps company recommended in China Cybersecurity Week and was ranked first in SCA field by Digital World Consulting in their report about digital security in China.
那么同样，玄境安全呢，在自己的我们相关的产品都申请了我们相关的知识产权专利。
What is behind those prizes and recognitions from third-party organizations is our persistent efforts on DevSecOps technology. Here lists part of our intellectual properties authorized by China National Intellectual Property Administration and National Copyright Administration for years.
那么第二部分呢，就跟您简单介绍一下，就是我们玄境安全关于整个的开源安全的治理体系的，以及我们相应的一个生态的一个建设情况。
In the second part, I'll show you guys our work in open source solution and ecology.
那么之前也跟您提到，就是玄机安全呢，本身是专注于在 DevSecOps 领域的。那么玄机安全呢，结合自己的全套的安全的工具链，结合我们的平台，结合我们的服务化的方式，结合我们整个的 DevOps 的敏捷安全开发的一个特性，形成了具有特色的 DevSecOps 敏捷安全的敏捷安全的自适应的威胁管理体系。那么在这个过程当中呢，其实可以简单看到我们玄机安全呢，不管是在我们所谓的开发阶段，还是在我们的运营阶段，就能提供我们全面的服务。
Based on the characteristic of DevOps and the combination of toolchain, platform, and services, XMirror Security has developed our practice of DevSecOps AI adaptive threat management. We offer services covering not only development but also operation stages throughout the whole software development lifecycle.
那么学习安全呢，也利用自己独特的 DevSecOps 全套工具链的技术呢，在整个的 DevSecOps 流程当中，那么通过我们 XMirror OSS 在我们的编码阶段，那么XMirror IST 在我们所谓的测试阶段，那么 XMirror BS 在我们的验证阶段，以及我们 XMirror Rasper 在我们的响应的阶段，完成对整个的开源治理的全面纵深的开源的安全的解决方案。那同时呢，玄机安全基于探针的技术，实现了上述的工具用一个探针不用重复安装，那么避免了在整个 DevSecOps 流程当中繁琐的工作，那么即可实现对整个的开源组件的风险的检测以及防御。
With our unique toolchain, we've formed the solution to open source security using XMirror OSS in creating, XMirror IST in testing, XMirror BAS in verifying, and XMirror RASP in responding. It's also worth mentioning that based on our agent technology, which is also what we're really proud of, all the tools can share the same set of agents in achieving the detection and defense of the risk deprived of open source components.
那么在 DevOps 的生态下呢，学界安全呢，其实可以把我们的工具在我们的引入、使用以及运维在不同的阶段，那么和我们的引擎做相应的对接。那么同时呢，对于相应不同阶段的工具，比如说我们的 Git、SVN、我们的 Jira、Bugzilla，包括我们的 Jenkins，都能够形成无缝的对接。那么同时呢，我们悬境安全的能力呢，也能付诸于我们所谓的 DevOps 的那种平台。那么比如商业版的蓝鲸、Holy，那么我们也是能够实现这种完全的对接。
XMirror OSS assists our customers in managing the open source threats during the coding and CI/CD period in the application development process. It can dock with source code managing systems, vulnerability managing systems, and CI tools, and then merge the third-party database detection of code into the company's DevOps pipeline and work with commercial DevOps platforms.
那么全境安全呢，也积极的参与构建开源生态。那么在国内呢，我们最近呢也是在整个的和我们新通院在联合的过程当中，我们参与了国内的开源的供应商名录以及开源可信合规计划。那么全境都有积极参与到其中。同时呢，全境安全呢也致力于在这方面把开源的检测的安全的产品以及开源的产品和开源的技术合规在中国进行实现落地。
XMirror Security has been actively involved in CAICT's open source technology standard and application community, such as list of open source vendors and trustworthy open source compliance, fostering the spread of open source products and technologies in China.
那么在学界安全呢，也参加了就是我们一些对于开源的现状以及开源合规的情况的一些调研，那么也是连续发起了这些开源白皮书啊，包括合规指南啊等等。那么其实是比较了解整个的一个开源现状，那么并且呢，根据这些开源现状呢，我们积极的去调整我们的安全的一些合规工具和安全服务。
Moreover, we also participated in researches about domestic open source status and open source security compliance. Those researches familiarized us with this field and facilitated the development of our tools and services.
那同时呢，全境安全呢也积极参与整个行业内的一些相关行业标准的一些发起，包括一些起草。那么 同时呢，我们呢也是积极的参与这个建立行业规范的过程当中那么以下呢就是我们参与的部分的这个标准的一个目录啊。
Besides, we've participated in drafting many open source industry standards together with China Information Technology Security Evaluation Center, China Cybersecurity Review Technology and Certification Center, and CAICT. Here lists some of them.
那么第三部分呢，就向您简单介绍一下，就是关于悬件安全的工具的商业的工具的 XMirror OSS，以及我们在开源方面做的一些安全的工具，就 OpenSC。
Here comes the third part. I'll introduce our commercial and open source SCA tools respectively.
那么我们悬件安全的 XMirror OSS 工具能够提供的能力呢，主要包含以下面4个部分。那么第一部分呢，就是我们的软件成分分析；第二部分呢，就是开源组件漏洞的检测；第三部分呢，就是许可证合规性的一个分析；那么以及第4部分我们源代码同源级别的检测服务的。
Our commercial SCA product is XMirror OSS. Its main abilities include software composition analysis, open source vulnerabilities detection, license compliance analysis, and source code homology detection. XMirror OSS is the first product which got the CAICT Open Source Management Tools verification and the first CWE compatible verified product in China.
那么 XMirror OSS 呢，其实融入了我们整个的代码片段的检测技术代码片段的同源的检测技术。那么在这个过程当中呢，我们对代码中可能引入的代码片段的风险也进行相应的一些风险评估。
The homology detection ability is one of its highlights, which allows it to assess the possible risk of code snippet by grabbing the risk code, constructing the risk function vector, and making risk analysis towards the source code.
那么同时呢，XMirror OSS 呢也运行了我们所谓的动态式的运行的插装的技术。那么在这个应用运行时呢，对软件进行一些成分分析、依赖分析、特征分析以及应用识别、评估等等。
Another highlight of our XMirror OSS is the dynamic detection ability. Thanks to the runtime dynamic agent technology, it's able to conduct software composition analysis, dependency analysis, characteristic analysis, and reference identification assessment, and then warning according to the risk level.
那么，大家都可能了解，在我们整个的不管是评估的流程，还是项目构建的过程当中呢，我们的作为一个工具，或者说我们的服务化的方式，在这个流程当中呢，也能起到评估和阻断的作用。那么，XMirror OSS 呢，可以结合我们的评估流程以及项目的构建流程，那么根据软件的风险决定是否阻断。那么在软件的使用的过程当中，我们可以根据平台知识库的相关的信息进行评估，风险评估，决定是否使用相关软件。那么在软件的使用的检测过程当中呢，我们在项目的构建过程当中，我们发现如果说有违反相应的安全策略，那么我们可以阻断项目的构建的流程和构建的过程。
The blocking ability and evaluation ability are also extra highlights of our tool. XMirror OSS could decide whether to block or not according to the risk evaluated through the evaluation construction process. There are 2 steps. First, during component use, developers will make the security evaluation according to the platform's knowledge base before deciding whether the software will be used. Second, during detection, if certain component violates the security strategy, the construction of the project will be blocked.
那么同时呢，我们悬件安全呢也结合了我们的 XMirror OSS 自动化的能力以及相关人工服务化的方式，提供这种开源的许可合规的服务，以满足我们的 ISO 5230等等标准的一些要求。
Apart from the aforementioned abilities, XMirror OSS could also provide automatic service of analyzing the open source license compliance. Moreover, XMirror Security provides both automatic and manual services to this point.
那么全境安全呢，不仅通过我们商业化的能力去服务我们的开源的安全，那么同时呢，我们也做了非常酷的一件事，就是把我们的商业的安全的这个开源的检测能力，把它开源出来，用开源的方式做开源安全。那么同时呢，我们也是建立了相应的开源社区，积极的去构建整个一个开源生态安全。
While bending our efforts to manage open source security, we also released an open source version of our detection engine, OpenSCA. Our ambition is to manage open source risks through an open source solution, achieving open source security together with our community.
那么目前呢，我们 OpenSCA 的运营情况呢，我们首先呢，第一是获得了去年的 Git 1.1的GVP 的项目的荣誉。那同时呢，在本地的这个Git 1.1上面已经有上百家的用户同时在使用我们的开源的 OpenSCA。
OpenSCA has been recognized as one of the most valuable open source projects in Git, and it is now displayed on the first page of Git. It has been offering free SCA service for over 100 customers.